We make TikTok. The creators and people who post, we are TikTok. People go to watch other creators and see what other people are doing. So I think that as long as we keep up with that, it's gonna change. I don't think that they're gonna take TikTok away. At least I'm hoping so. And I'm not in the mindset thinking, oh, it's only a 90-day extension. Like, we're not gonna have it forever.
Hey everyone, welcome back to OJ Stars, your go-to spot for the latest in news and entertainment. Today we're diving into a story that has everyone talking: TikTok, Trump, and one of the app's biggest influencers, Sophie Rain, who has a very strong opinion on who's really saving TikTok. Spoiler alert, she says it's not Donald Trump. Stick around because this story has it all: politics, content creation, and a billion-dollar app that's become a global obsession. Let's get into it.
We make TikTok. The creators and people who post, we are TikTok. People go to watch other creators and see what other people are doing. So I think that as long as we keep up with that, it's gonna change. I don't think that they're gonna take TikTok away. At least I'm hoping so. And I'm not in the mindset thinking, oh, it's only a 90-day extension. Like, we're not gonna have it forever. I'm gonna just assume that we're gonna have it forever again and just keep posting because that's what I enjoy doing. What I think is that they're gonna use, or Trump is gonna use TikTok to influence everyone and be like, yo, I brought TikTok back, and that's gonna be on his political standing. But I think it's just silly. Like, we should definitely leave politics out of it. The app is, it's a social media app. Like, we've never done this with Instagram, Facebook. It's just silly to me. It really is.
So let's rewind for a second. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know TikTok has been at the center of a political tug of war for years now. It's been banned, unbanned, and nearly sold off multiple times, all because of its ties to China.
This morning, TikTok is shut down for 170 million U.S. users as a landmark ban on the app takes effect. Late Saturday, this message appearing on screens, saying a law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated he will work with us on a solution. Stay tuned. TikTok also removed from Apple and Google's app stores.
I'm just thankful and honored that we got the time together that we did.
In the hours leading up to the ban, celebrities, major American companies,
and with that, the TikTok era comes to an end.
And content creators rallying around the hashtag Farewell TikTok.
This is like the third or fourth time we've had to make these goodbye TikTok videos.
But those goodbyes could be short-lived. President-elect Donald Trump telling ABC's Rachel Scott he will most likely put the ban on hold for 90 days once he takes office, saying, "I'll do that until we figure something out." TikTok CEO, who will be in a prime seat at Trump's inauguration Monday, is pinning his hopes on the future president, who back in 2020 wanted the app outlawed.
I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us.
Under the law, Trump's options are limited. He could try to broker a deal for TikTok to cut ties with its Chinese parent company ByteDance and hope that China's government signs off.
Most recently, former President Donald Trump extended TikTok's life in the US by 75 days before leaving office, giving users a sigh of relief. Some folks are even calling him the savior of TikTok, but not everyone agrees. Enter Sophie Rain. Now, if you don't know her, Sophie is an OnlyFans model and one of TikTok's biggest stars, with a jaw-dropping 10 million followers. And she has a hot take on all of this. She says Trump is not the reason TikTok is thriving. Nope. She says it's all thanks to the creators. That's right, the millions, actually billions of users making content day in and day out.
We make TikTok. The creators and people who post, we are TikTok. People go to watch other creators and see what other people are doing. So I think that as long as we keep up with that, it's gonna change. I don't think that they're gonna take TikTok away. At least I'm hoping so. And I'm not in the mindset thinking, oh, it's only a 90-day extension. Like, we're not gonna have it forever. I'm gonna just assume that we're gonna have it forever again and just keep posting because that's what I enjoy doing. What I think is that they're gonna use, or Trump is gonna use TikTok to influence everyone and be like, yo, I brought TikTok back, and that's gonna be on his political standing. But I think it's just silly. Like, we should definitely leave politics out of it. The app is, it's a social media app. Like, we've never done this with Instagram, Facebook. It's just silly to me. It really is.
Sophie spoke to TMZ this week, and let me tell you, she didn't hold back. She called the whole TikTok ban drama silly and said it's been turned into nothing more than a political spectacle. She even accused politicians of using TikTok as a pawn to grandstand. But here's the kicker. Sophie believes that the app is simply too big, too popular, and too important to ever truly go away. She pointed out that it's the creators, the individuals and businesses pumping out content 24/7 who've made TikTok what it is today. In her words, it's the users who saved TikTok, not Trump or any politician. And honestly, Sophie has a point. Think about it. TikTok isn't just an app, it's a cultural phenomenon. It's where trends are born, where small businesses blow up overnight, and where everyday people can turn into celebrities in the blink of an eye. From viral dances to hilarious skits, TikTok has become a staple of internet culture, and that's all thanks to the creators who pour their time and energy into making content. Let's break it down. TikTok currently has over 1 billion active users worldwide. That's right, a billion. And every single one of those users is contributing to the app's success, whether they're making content or just endlessly scrolling. Sophie Rain says this massive user base is what keeps TikTok alive and thriving, no matter what's happening politically. She even predicts that TikTok will never truly get banned in the US. Why? Because it's become too ingrained in our daily lives. Think about it. How many times a day do you find yourself saying, "Oh, I saw this thing on TikTok"? It's basically the new Google for Gen Z and millennials. Now, let's circle back to Trump. While some people are giving him credit for temporarily saving TikTok, Sophie Rain says we shouldn't be so quick to hand him the crown. She argues that the app's survival has nothing to do with politics and everything to do with the sheer power of its user base. In her words, TikTok is too worshipped to ever disappear completely. And she's not wrong. Remember when the TikTok ban was first announced? Users went wild. There were protests, petitions, and endless hashtags like #save TikTok. The outcry was so massive that it was impossible to ignore. It's a perfect example of how much people care about this app and how far they're willing to go to protect it. Let's not forget the business side of things. TikTok isn't just a platform for funny videos. It's a money-making machine. For creators like Sophie Rain, it's a vital part of their brand and income. And for small businesses, it's a lifeline. TikTok ads, influencer partnerships, and viral challenges have the power to turn a struggling business into an overnight success. Sophie herself has built a massive following on TikTok, which has helped boost her career on platforms like OnlyFans. She's a prime example of how creators are using TikTok to not only entertain, but also to build empires. So yeah, it's safe to say that creators have a lot more at stake here than any politician. Now, Sophie did acknowledge that the whole TikTok ban drama started because of concerns over data privacy and national security, but she says those issues have been overshadowed by all the political noise. She believes the focus should be on protecting users while still allowing the app to thrive, not turning it into a political football. And honestly, she's got a point. At the end of the day, it's the creators and the community that make TikTok what it is. So, what's next for TikTok? Well, Sophie Rain is confident that the app isn't going anywhere, and with over 1 billion users, it's hard to argue with her. But the real question is, what does this mean for creators moving forward? Will they continue to have the same opportunities to grow their brands and connect with audiences? Or will political interference eventually take its toll? One thing's for sure, TikTok has proven that it's more than just a trend. It's a platform that empowers creators, drives businesses, and brings people together. And as Sophie Rain said, that's something no politician can take away. So, what do you guys think? Is Sophie Rain right? Are the creators the real heroes of TikTok? Or do you think Trump deserves more credit for keeping the app alive? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of OJ Stars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.